Well, and this is, you know what this is, where the good times happen.
Down to the Triple Crown, you know we'll treat you right. Yeah, get on down to the Triple Crown and pick out your right. Got what you need. Come on, get your keys. Yeah, we got the best deal in town, so get on down to the Triple Crown. Well, we got the best deal in town, so get on down to the Triple Crown.
See what you got. See what you got. All right, that's pretty good. Pretty good.
I don't know what to do now. I don't have the skills necessary to deal with this.
There we go. That's awesome. I don't have the skills to deal with this. Welcome back in. It is the morning ride right here on Texas Homegrown Radio.
I have no idea what to do with my hands. Oh, I know what to do. I'm going to drive down to Triple Crown and get me a Ford.
Then you can just do this. 10 and 2. 10 and 2.
I don't know. I never subscribed to the 10 and 2 thing.
11 and none.
I was subscribed to the 12 and like 7-ish.
My driver's ed teacher, Miss Glenda Brown, said 10 and 2. 10 and 2.
Yeah.
10 and 2.
I get it.
10 and 2.
I get it. But I never could. I can't drive like this. I can't do it.
I've been driving so much though since I was little, you know, on the farm.
Yeah.
Like, we had an old farm truck.
12 o'clock all
I'd drive
day.
it everywhere. I was a good driver. And my buddy Ryan, he had been driving too. Like we were, yeah. She's like, "This is dumb," you know, because back then you had to drive a lot of hours.
Yeah.
Just drive around, you know. So it got to where we just drove to her house and did chores, like helped her move heavy stuff.
Nice.
We saw George Strait. Like we didn't really. She's like, "We're driving today." Teach, and she's like, let's drive to my house and you can help me pull weeds out of my garden. I'm like, I think this is like slavery.
I'll give you 12 hours of driving. Oh,
I think you're.
I'm down. I'm not in.
I don't think you're supposed to make us work, but okay.
Yeah, so I had to redo my driving test, right? Because I got my license suspended.
Mm-hmm.
And so I had to go back in and redo my driver's test, right? And so the first time I did my driving test, like I can parallel park really well. But every time I freaking parallel park in front of somebody that like is grading me on it, apparently I suck. Because the first time
It's the pressure.
they immediately flagged me on it and I was like, what? And then so like I had to go back and retake it. So then I go back and like 6 months ago to go and I had to redo a driving test because I got a 2-year suspension. I wasn't allowed to drive for 2 years. It's weird that it went that fast. Like, and so I had to go in and do a driving test. And she did the same thing, except for this time, instead of just telling me, like, yeah, you suck, go home. She let me do the whole driving test. And at the end, she's like, yeah, you failed the first thing. And I'm like,
So why did I have to do the rest of it?
why did I?
Yeah.
Why? Yeah. But, yeah, I totally freaking failed the parallel parking twice. And you can ask my wife, I can parallel park really well. I've done it a billion
It's
times.
the pressure.
God.
Under pressure.
Under pressure.
The first time when I was 16, when I did my driver's license, I failed the very first time I took my test. You want to know why?
Why?
Because we had this highway patrol lady here who everybody hated. Like, I mean, she's got it was a
Chip on her shoulder.
Oh,
right?
big time,
Yeah.
right? And I'm sitting in the car waiting for her to get in with me so I can do my test, right? And you were waiting in line. She was giving a CDL test to a big truck driver, right? And he gets out of the truck and he's calling her every name in the book. yelling at her, pointing his finger. Her face is red. She's mad. She's calling him stuff. I thought she's going to pull her pistol out. She walks inside, comes back out, gets in the car, slams the car door that I'm about to take the test in, said, let's go. I'm like, oh, no. But parallel parking, nailed it. Perfect, right? Get out on the road. A funeral procession is coming, right? And there's people in front of me. And I'm like, oh, I need to pull over. But I couldn't. There's too many cars. So I keep going. And this funeral's coming. And then finally, this car in front of me pulls over. So I pull over behind it. She failed me because I didn't pull over fast enough for a funeral. I said, that's not even a law. That's just common courtesy. And I was trying to. But because I argued with her, she failed me. So the next day, I had to go to Dublin and take it. And the guy goes, man, you're a great driver. I'm like, I was like, well, Rosie failed me. He's like, she fails everybody. Well, it made me feel a little better. But yeah, but that still bothers me because that was not a law.
It's not a law.
It's courtesy. Of course I pull over.
Now, if it was an ambulance, yeah, that's a law.
But not a funeral.
But not a funeral.
It's not a law, right?
No, I don't know.
I don't
Probably.
think it is.
Maybe.
I don't think it's a law.
You should find out.
I think you should. I always do. But
I don't know, man.
I'm going to look it up.
It's a good
That's
question.
bothered me for my whole life.
That's a good question, though. Is it a law? Is it not a law? The world may never know.
Because I feel like I should have said something.
1, 2.
Evidently, a lot of people
3.
asked that question. Evidently, because I just said, "Is it legal? Is it a law to pull over?" And it said for a funeral procession. Like popped up. It's not a law.
Not a law.
There's no legal requirement.
Debbie.
It's highly recommended. It is a sign of respect, but it's not a law. And I did pull over, just not as fast as she wanted. She was just mad already at the truck driver. I feel like she took it out of me.
Yep.
I was like the Three Amigos. I'm like, hey, once again, are you mad at someone else and you're taking it out on me? What is a plethora?
What is a plethora? I just want to know if you know what a plethora is.
I would hate to think that you would tell me I have a plethora and not know what a plethora is.
Jefe, what is a plethora?
A sweater. Love that movie.
But they need to get back to making humor funny. Now all the humor,
It's all political.
It's tragic, you know,
and political.
Like they need to go back to making humor funny. Can we get Steve Martin back, please?
He's still here.
I know, but he ain't doing anything.
Yeah, he's playing the banjo.
I know. Can he do banjo in movies and tell jokes?
He
or
went to
something?
Alabama.
Yep.
Hey, maybe he'll be at that bluegrass festival we're playing at coming up soon.
Every time I see him though, like I just think of Mr. Magoo.
You know, but Steve Martin's like Willie Nelson to me. Like he's always looked old. Like
He's always
looked
old.
the same.
Yes,
He's always had gray
he's one
hair.
of those guys who had gray hair at 20 years old.
Yeah,
and-
I'm like,
yeah.
he's always looked the same.
I'm telling you, dude.
Maybe he's a vampire.
Vampire. Could be. You know, have you seen that guy that like shows pictures of people and like, you know, I've showed him to you, and he just like shows you like, oh yeah, it's not this guy, and like he shows all this genetic evidence that shows that like this dude is this dude. You know, like Jimi Hendrix is Morgan Freeman, and Tommy Lee Jones is Stevie Ray Vaughan.
He's pretty convincing about it.
Well, I mean, the evidence is like uncanny. And now he's saying that Youngblood is actually Mick Jagger.
But Mick Jagger's still alive.
Is he though?
Yes.
But is he?
Yes.
Is he?
Yes. He
I think he died a long
just
time
turned
ago.
155 like last week.
Like, him and Keith Richards, they don't expire. They're like a McDonald's cheeseburger.
He's because he's a Rolling Stone. He's always moving. That's a trick. Just don't be sedentary. He's just gonna always be moving.
I didn't know this about Keith Richards. That dude is actually like a health nut. Despite the cocaine, he runs like every morning. Dude's a health nut. Like he runs every morning.
Except the cocaine.
Except for the cocaine.
I don't think. Maybe they don't do that stuff anymore.
Yeah. Right. Keith Richards doesn't do cocaine.
Maybe he's afraid if he stops, then
he's pickled, dude.
He's like, that's what's keeping me rolling.
Dude's pickled.
Like, you know what I mean? Like if you go so far, like with it, like maybe if you stop, then that's when it would kill you.
Yeah. I mean, you know, Keith Richards, he stays out of the wind. Did you know that?
Why? Because he's so skinny, he'd blow away.
Yeah.
That's why I don't do shows in West Texas.
The skin would catch against his bones, and he'd be like a kite.
Today, ladies and girls, and boys and girls, we're going to do the blowing stones.
They all anchored to the stage so they don't freaking fly away. The blowing stones. We've got a bit light in our old age.
Making sure they don't roll away.
Right. We don't roll anymore. We've turned to styrofoam. We've got hollow bones like a bird.
I used to have 15.
Tweet,
Now
tweet,
I've only got 11. Oh man, good stuff. Have you watched the new Spinal Tap?
No.
Oh, you got to watch it. So
I need to.
I think the second one might be better than the first one.
How could that be possible?
I think it's better.
Did you ever go watch Anvil?
No, I haven't.
You have to go
I haven't
watch
watched
Anvil.
yet.
Go watch Anvil. It's the story of a band that they tried so hard to jump into the like arena rock era. They're from Canada.
And they just couldn't get in.
And they cannot get in. At one point, the one, so it's like this duo, you know, and they're like a rock and roll duo. And at one point, they hold up a gun. They hold up a bar owner with a gun, and it's like a rockumentary. It's their real life story.
But it almost looks like Spinal Tap.
Dude,
So-
Spinal Tap had to have been based on them, but they were like the most awful band. But somehow they went down in history. They didn't ever make any money off nothing they did, except for when they did the movie Anvil. This is Anvil.
Probably from selling anvils to the Roadrunner.
Dude, I'm telling you, man. Yeah, but I was thinking about it. The Acme company,
Yeah.
they must have made so much money off the cartoons.
I'm surprised they didn't get sued because most of their stuff didn't work right. Like if I was Wile E. Coyote, I would have sued Acme like a long time
I
ago.
know, but there's really a company called Acme that does like
Acme
all
bricks.
that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, Troy Aikman used to be a spokesperson for them.
It's
It's like,
crazy.
how do you become the brick guy? You know,
Right.
Like that, you need a better
Brick
agent.
is dead. Brick is dead.
You need a better agent. You know what I mean?
Yeah. For real.
Like I always thought it was funny that Nolan Ryan did the he did the leveling your house thing for Old Shan. Like, I'm like, what? Like, I guess you got the money.
Yeah,
So if you'd like to hire Jeb and I to be your spokesperson,
we'll
we're
do
expensive,
something.
but we will do something good for you.
Yeah. I don't know what we'll do yet, but it'll be good.
I'm gonna do I think I'm gonna be the new Subway guy, like, but less creepy. Like, you know, not like Jared, but like I'm just working on my before picture right now. So if I can gain a little more weight, and then whenever you know, get the transplant and I lose it all, I'll have like show that I lost it, and I'll just say it was from Subway sandwiches.
Subway sandwiches.
Yeah. And I'll say I did not get it at Jared's.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, I think he changed his name to Jerica now. He's he's sagging in prison.
I made a meme on Facebook one time for Valentine's Day that kind of went viral about that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's terrible, dude. The
Him-
world's gone to hell
him
in a
and a
handbasket.
bunch of guys wearing orange jumpsuits in prison. And the one prisoner goes, "No thanks, I got it at Jared's." I've only
I
had.
think that's probably what's happening.
I think I missed my call. Like I think
He's holding on to P Diddy's pocket while he's holding on to another dude's pocket.
I think if we'd had internet when I was younger, I'd have like gone viral a lot more. Like I would have been more into it. But now I just don't care. Because the only other one I had was when whenever all the COVID stuff happened.
Hot Wheels.
One of my best ones was I took the two guys off of Lonesome Dove, the two main actors, you know, a picture of them sitting on horses, and
Robert Duvall
yeah.
and
and it had
Tommy
Robert,
Lee Jones.
Yeah, and it had Robert Duvall saying, "Did you hear Californians told people to stay home?" And or no, did you hear they're telling everybody to stay home in California? And the other guy said, Texans have been telling them to do that for years.
That's awesome.
And then I had another one. It was Willie Nelson and Billy Joe Shaver, and it's when Garth Brooks did the Hole in the Wall tour. Remember that? And he was.
I'm
and
going
he,
dive bar, and he called
Dive
it.
bar,
Did
yeah.
you hear Garth Brooks called Green Hall a dive bar?
Yeah. And then it had Billy Joe Shaver and said, I guess he's never shot nobody.
Green Hall's not a dive bar.
I know.
God,
Oh man, that's great.
that was his. That song was Garth's death croak.
Oh man, there's more comedians going after him now. Like there's like podcasts just about where Garth hid the bodies now. Like it has grown to a big deal.
Yeah,
They're actually investigating.
Mike had a good point though. Like, and I do not like Garth, but I was talking to Mike, and he goes, I wouldn't. He's like, I wouldn't discount that. Anything could be possible, but he was like, what if there's like just a serial killer who's a huge Garth fan that just goes to all the shows and he picks a. I mean, that could be a thing,
What if he's on the tour bus? Like he's part of the.
Or yeah, I mean, it could be somebody who works with Garth.
Like he could be one of his roadies.
Because Garth's never alone. That's the only hole in the story.
I think it's because
he goes everywhere with security all the time.
Yeah,
Like,
but if you pay those
dude
guys
thinks
enough,
he's the president.
who do you think's digging the holes?
That's a good point.
Not Garth. His hands are way too soft.
Between him and Tim McGraw,
I'm just saying,
neither one of them's
if you
ever
look
held
at
a
the
shovel.
names of his songs, it starts adding up. I mean, like Friends in Low Places, 6 foot's pretty low.
That's low.
You know what I mean?
Not to mention what happened at the Oasis all those years ago.
And Papa Love Mama. Mama's in the graveyard, Papa's in the pen.
That's a good point.
Think of them.
I believe
Used
that-
as one
I
phone call to
think-
call Baton Rouge.
I think that Garth is a serial killer. I do. I believe it. I'm just saying, not everybody does. It's going to take finding the bodies.
He's his defense, and the court's going to be, I'm shameless.
What do you have to say for yourself?
It's-
I'm shameless. Only brought a harmonica player with him. Dude, I'm gonna tell you something though.
He's like, I did tell him though. I warned him. I told him tomorrow's never coming.
Yeah.
I told him,
The Tim McGraw thing.
I told
was
him you're gonna
hilarious.
miss the dance.
Did you watch? Did you watch 1883?
Oh yeah.
Did you see the part where Tim McGraw goes to bury his sister, and he had to go and like dig a hole next to the river?
Oh yeah. That's
Dude,
that's
that
the
was
worst hole
so
digging ever.
funny. You could tell that dude has never dug a
never
hole in
dug a
his
hole.
life. He's down on his knees with the shovel, going, trying to scrape the ground. I'm like, what is that?
You can't dig a
This is
hole like
Texas.
that. You can't dig a hole like that.
Who digs a hole like that? There's rocks down there. You better have had a rock bar and put your foot on the shovel, son.
I know. Every time I watch a movie, I've dug enough holes in my life that every time I watch a movie, I'm like, "There's no way they dug that hole that fast."
Yeah, no way.
No way. And especially if it's like in Texas, I'm like, the dirt's way too hard for them to dig. They
You're
brought in-
liable to hit a piece of limestone as big as this building.
like that's a lie. They brought in an excavator during the commercial break, and then pretended they dug that hole. They did not dig that hole.
Yeah, try to dig like that in Rockwall, Texas.
My grandpa, I don't know how he did it, but every time we built fence, he'd fix the one or pick the one place that had a rock. Like I'm like, can we just go over a couple more inches? Nope, you gotta get that tap bar and break that rock
You know why though?
because the fence had to be
Because there's a rock there too.
probably so.
Hey man,
Possible.
I used to dig holes out in Liberty Hill, Texas. If you ever drove through Liberty Hill, Texas, man, you drive by some properties and it's all rocks. There's just rocks everywhere. Same thing with Llano County. Sometimes we'd have some nice little spots where there's some sandy loam, and you're like, oh, and it deceives you. You dig down a little ways, you actually, you'll hit some water. You're
Wait.
like, oh,
Did you say Sandy Loam?
oh yeah.
Gar's first wife's name was Sandy.
He buried her in the loam. But sometimes you get
under the yearwood tree.
oh my God.
Hey, good morning to Gib. Gib says he likes Jersey Mike's better than Subway. I should do Jersey Mike's.
Jersey Mike's is
But
awesome.
they got Danny DeVito,
That's true.
Oh, me and Kyle Park could do it. I could play. I could
Thundercloud subs.
I could play Manning, and he could play Danny DeVito.
Dude, have you ever had Thundercloud subs?
No, I have not.
Gib, you need to know that there's a place called Thundercloud Subs, and I'm not a big fan of Austin, but if you're ever going through Austin, get through there as quick as you can and stop by the Thundercloud Subs.
Wait, I got breaking news.
Oh no.
Yeah, for real breaking news from Beverly.
No way.
Yeah. Here's breaking news from the A-Team. From Miss Beverly Jenkins. She said that Vern had a prisoner that showed up to his concerts. She said we was questioned about did we know this guy, but they did catch him after showing up at a few concerts. So there was
What?
a prisoner that was going to all the Vern concerts, and they caught him.
This just in, Vern Gosden was chased by a criminal to 3 different shows, was apprehended. That's crazy, man. Hey, you never know you're going to attract with your music, you know?
Yeah,
I've had a couple of stalkers myself.
Jeb finds them. Jeb,
I don't mean to. I'm just nice to people, and it doesn't always pay off to be nice to people. I'm not going to quit being nice to people, but sometimes people are like, you were nice to me. I'm going to follow you forever.
Yeah.
And then you got to be mean.
Yeah. Because every time you introduce me, I'm in my mind, I just hear, he's kind of a clinger.
Dude, I'm telling you, man. I've had people just show up at my house, and they're just like drive by a couple of times and call me and like, hey, are you home? And I'm like, you know I'm home. You just drove by twice. I saw you. Like,
he's kind of a clinger. Thinks Jeb's a great singer.
why is it always dudes, man? Why?
That might be better, actually.
Oh, it's definitely better, but why? Why is it dudes? God bless. Did you stop?
Now I got to go rewrite that Hank Jr. song.
Natural born guitar ringer.
Yeah.
Kind of a clinger.
To all the Jeb song.
To all the Jeb song. Oh, man.
That's good stuff. All right. Well, we got to get out of here. We're out of time. Gibbs said, hey, Johnny Cash had a lot of prisoners at his shows. Well played, Gib.
Not wrong.
Well played. You
Not
win
wrong.
today. You win today's show.
Yep.
Gib wins. Gib's the winner.
Yep.
We got to get out of here. We'll do it again tomorrow. It's the Morning Ride right here on Texas Homegrown Radio, powered by Triple Crown Ford. And until tomorrow, take it easy. And if it's easy, they're probably following Jib.